At that moment that I woke up, I was in a lot of pain and I started screaming. And I was, hi guys, welcome back to Lunch Literally. Or is my name literally Lunch? I don't even remember my own name. There's been so much going on, but I have white rice with salmon and asparagus. I actually made this in the air fryer and I love it because it's easy and it's simple. And it makes the asparagus just a little bit crispy and I love that. So we have a lot to talk about. First of all, I missed you guys. I think it's been like a week. It's been a week. Okay, let me just start eating and then I'll spill the tea. That crunch, the crunch on the asparagus, like chef's kiss. What are you guys eating? I don't have any clean straws today, so that's really annoying. I need to wash my straws. But anyway, so first thing I want to address, the bruises on my neck. I just had surgery last week. So if you guys want to see updates or pictures or the surgery vlog, it's all on my Patreon. But I did talk a little bit about my surgery on my main channel. In case anyone is wondering, I'm still healing. Like I literally had the surgery a week ago, so I'm still healing. Yeah. Secondly, we're going to be talking about my BBL experience that I got done in 2016. So if you are here just to know the price and the doctor, I paid $6,000 and the doctor is Nathan Long. You don't have to watch me eat to find out if that's all you're here for. Buddy, what are you doing back there? Anyway, so there's that. Also, shout out to my Patreon friends because they actually picked out my meal today. I was really torn between a seafood boil or cooking this. And everybody said this, and I was actually really surprised. Like, you know when you want to do something, like, should I go out? If someone says yes, then I'll go. You know what I mean? So, like, low-key, I wanted them to be like, yeah, girl, get the seafood boil. We love that. Because I wanted to get this seafood boil, even though I knew that was going to be, like, way too much sodium for my stomach to handle right now. But everyone picked this. Like, I literally just wanted one person to be like, seafood boil. And I would have been like, yes, you picked it. Like, but nobody picked it. This was super quick to make. It just comes out so good. So, with my BBL, first thing I want to say, I woke up during my surgery, during my BBL. Now, I also want to mention, right off the bat, well, one, if you don't like plastic surgery, then just, like, click off this video. And two, do I regret it? No. Did I have any complications? No. So, like, those are the most frequently asked questions, I think. So, again, if you want to know something, like, if you want to just have those answers, those questions answered, there you go. Okay, so, the BBL, like, experience overall, I'm, like, so glad that I didn't, like, okay, right now I'm healing through, like, another surgery, but I'm just glad it wasn't a BBL, because honestly, like, that was the worst pain, like, the worst healing process ever, because it's just so uncomfortable. Like, you can't really lay down because your stomach, you get lipo in your stomach, and so you have to be careful with that, but then you can't really sit down because you got a BBL, and then you can't really go to the bathroom, or if you do, it's very uncomfortable. You're just like, ugh. It's just the worst. I can't say it enough. Like, it sucked. Maybe I'm a big baby. I don't know. Mind you, I also didn't take any pain pills for that surgery. Like, they just gave me, like, ibuprofen or whatever. So maybe, like, other people that go through it and, like, take, like, real pain meds, maybe it's easier for them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not comparing myself. I'm just saying, like, me personally, it sucked for me. So there was that. Yeah. After my surgery, I gained a lot of weight. And that was my own fault. I've actually had a few friends go to my doctor, the same doctor that I went to, and they all loved their experience and their results, except one friend. But it was kind of like her own fault for not liking the results, because it's kind of like she didn't really take care of herself afterwards. But anyway, after the surgery, I gained a lot of weight, and that was my own fault because I was in a really bad relationship, and like I just didn't take care of myself at all after surgery. Like, I was like drinking like a few days after surgery. Like now, like this time, like I haven't drank in exactly 21 days. Because like before my surgery, I just decided like I was going to stop drinking for a while. I don't know how long, but yeah. So when I gained a lot of weight, I was thick. Like, of course my shape was like a Coke bottle, but I was thick. I was thickums. But when I lost weight, I looked so good. Like, during that time when I like immediately gained a lot of weight, and then like a few months later I lost a lot of weight, those results were even better, because like I was really slim. Like, you know, for my figure, like I was like slim for me, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I like the way that my body was shaped and my size, and also my butt was so plump at the time, because my butt fluctuates now. After the surgery, like, you know, 50% of the fat dies that goes into your butt. It dies. But for me, that wasn't the case, because I probably got 50% more into my butt because I was gaining so much weight. Okay, so like, yes, when I first got out of surgery, seriously, like you could see how thick I was from just looking at me from the front. Like you could see it from the front. Like that's how thick I was. You know what I mean? So when I started losing weight, it was plump. I mean, it is now, but like at that time, so over time, like the fat does die down, but as of right now, it's been several years since I got it done. My butt is still like plump and round and big, but my weight does fluctuate a lot, so I can always tell. Okay, so my butt will get bigger or it will get smaller depending on my weight fluctuating, and I will realize that because like when I go to work, you know, and I'm like shaking my thing, if I've been eating a lot, I can feel how thick I am. I could feel it. Like I could feel the difference. Obviously you could see it, but like, you know, but then whenever I'm like really lean, you know, eating healthier, I feel like it's a lot smaller, because when I'm at work, shaking my thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just feel like I have to work a little harder for it. You know? I'm really bad at multitasking, so whatever. Now, my only like complaint really, oh, I didn't even tell you about me waking up during my surgery. Hold on. Okay. My only complaint really, which is not even like it really doesn't bother me, because there's things on the internet that people point out that I didn't know were an issue until they pointed it out. So like hip dips, I never thought hip dips were an issue until everybody was like getting injections for their hip dips. And I was like, oh, what? And so I realized after my BBL, the BBL got rid of my hip dips. But over the years, my hip dips are back. Now my butt is still big and round, whatever, but the hip dips are like, you know, you could see it now. Whereas like I was like a Coke bottle before. I still kind of am, you know, but like, you know, you could see the little indentions on my hip dips, because I guess it's just fucking natural. I don't know. So I guess it's not really a complaint, but that's just like the only thing. Just the only thing, like if you were going in for your hip dips, they might possibly go away later. I don't know. Me waking up. Okay, so getting a BBL is actually one of the most dangerous surgeries out there. Like, the death ratio is like 1 in every 3,000. So that's a lot. It's a very dangerous surgery. But on top of that, not only is the surgery dangerous, but on top of that, going under anesthesia is dangerous. Anytime you go under, like there's a possibility of you like not waking up or something going wrong, you know? So he put me under local anesthesia, not general anesthesia. So like I was supposed to be awake, okay? So basically the local anesthesia is basically like a numbing, to explain it the easiest way, because I'm not a doctor. But also when I got to like the doctor's office, whatever, they gave me Xanax. Hold on, my camera is about to die. Hold on. Okay, I don't know how long this is gonna last because I plugged it in and I'm filming at the same time, but it still says less than 5% rain, whatever. Anyway, okay, so they gave me local anesthesia, but they also gave me Xanax. And so like I'm pretty sure it was Xanax. That's what I remember it being, at least. I don't know, whatever. So they gave it to me and I was just laying there, like, I guess just waiting for it to kick in. I started feeling like real like loopy, and I was like, I don't know, lit, I guess, I don't know. And then I went into the surgery room, and then I remember laying down, and that's it. I don't remember anything. I guess I fell asleep. So I don't know if I'm supposed to fall asleep, but basically they did tell me like, you are awake during the surgery. Like that's not like uncommon. But me, I fell asleep, okay? So I was fine and dandy. Whatever. When I woke up, this might actually be a little bit brutal, so just warning you. What I'm about to say might be a little shocking. I hope it doesn't die. I'm trying to film, you know? I'm trying to break this up so I can kind of eat faster. I feel like it's a race. At that moment that I woke up, I was in a lot of pain and I started screaming. And I was laying on my stomach when I woke up, and I turned around and I could see them injecting my butt with my fat. I could see the big old needle, and I could see him just really going in there. And so I started screaming, and I was like, nah, it hurts, stop. And I was actually trying to like stop him. I was like this. I was messed up, you know, like I was like out of it. So the nurse or whoever had to come and like hold my arms down because I was like, stop. So that was really scary. But luckily he was almost done. I don't know why, like I woke up, I don't know how I fell asleep, and I went through like the whole thing basically with not feeling anything and being asleep. I don't know why at the end I was like awake, but it was very traumatizing. Okay. That sucks. The battery percentage keeps going down even though it's plugged in. I don't know what I like didn't cover about the BBL. Like, I'm sure you guys will have questions. If you do, just ask me. If I get enough questions, then I'll maybe just do a whole new video, like a BBL Q&A. I don't know what else, like what other questions there would be, you know? Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think someone asked, like, what are the long-term side effects? Because, like, now, like, back then, 2016, I actually kept my BBL a secret. I didn't tell anybody until last year when I made my YouTube channel, literally. So, and that's because it became, like, such a normalized thing that everybody was talking about it. And so I finally felt, like, okay to come out and be like, I lied to you guys. And everybody, like, my customers, they would always compliment me. Basically, they would compliment me and be like, I love that you're natural. And in my head, I was like, yeah, me too. But I was a liar, a scammer. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so I guess like everybody is getting BBLs like now, and no one has really got one like years ago. And so I guess like there's questions like what are the long-term effects, or how do you look now? I feel like you guys have seen like how I look now, like on my main channel, but I mean, I am happy with my butt. Like I went in for surgery and I did nothing to it. Like I could have added to it, but I was like, no, I'm good where I'm at now. Long-term side effects, I don't know. I don't think there is any for me as of right now. The crunch on the asparagus is just so bomb. All All right, my camera is dying. I have a few bites left. I'm gonna eat them actually. Like, I'm actually gonna finish this, but camera's gonna die. Gotta go. I'm so sorry. But if you guys have like any questions about anything, whatever, comment down below. I'll answer them in the next video possibly. Also, I appreciate you guys for sending me so many positive messages about getting surgery, getting demonetized. My channel actually got deleted at one point, but I got it back. Sorry, I keep burping. There's just been a lot going on right now, so I appreciate you guys so very much for all the positive messages. Also, thank you so much to everybody who joined my Patreon. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!